Mic check. There you go. Shit. The home team.
One of the most storied venues in college football, Notre Dame Stadium. And
Let's go. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I mean, I think.
Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
thanks, Holly. The Buckeyes headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here's Carr to throw. Got the quick pass.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. Carr on play action. Pressure coming. Chase to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. And they got him.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Off the play fake. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. C.J. Carr firing again. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll try the right side. There he goes. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Looking left. Intercepted to stop the threat.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked up. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Play fake. Carr. Under fire. Rolling right and going deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
Lets it fly. Makes a catch. They will score. Touchdown by the Irish.
And how about the...
Let's go. Let's go. All the time.
An unforced error.
Oh, why is it not saving the play? Well, it's on stream. So.
They will take the penalty. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They want to run it left here. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Say it. Lets it fly. Goes high to pull it in. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. To throw, it's Sayin. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Jackson. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got the tight end there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Here's Sayin to throw. Rushes on him.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll go to the ground. There's a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
They'll go to the counter play. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, as this offense is trying to find their rhythm and try and get on the scoreboard here, trailing 7-0, it's been the running game that has gotten them into position in this drive, right? You're down in the red zone now. It looks like the quarterback's probably going to have to do his part and make a big throw. Let's see if he can do it.
Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Saying to throw for it on 4th.
He ran.
And he'll step into the end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown, Ohio State. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they are executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Makes the grab. It's Gilbert. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. The run inside. It's Williams. Oh, what a move to get open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
It's complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Carr makes the catch. Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He might want another play. Running inside. It's Williams. It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Carr. He's got it and still on his feet. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
The give is to Williams. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And the extra point is true, and they're
doing?
on top by 7.
Want to get down?
That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And he got into the house for the 6 to finish it.
You ate all your food. Uh-oh. You okay?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from in the middle. It's Jackson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the thunder being shaken down on third down. Now here's Sayin. Throwing right. And they fail to hook up on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, preventing him from scoring on big plays.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Carr to throw. He's got it on the run. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Notre Dame lines up quickly. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Yeah, I'll get you something to drink.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Sayin. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Play fake, Julian Sayed. Gets it to the back. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that third down here on the third play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Saying back to the air. Bring in the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
Saying from the gun on third down. He's got him. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Throwing on the run. Hauls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, man, that is exactly what you wanted to see from this offense to start the third quarter. Like, the passing game, it just wasn't in sync. It wasn't where it needs to be. You dug yourself a little bit of hole, Palmer, but coming out like this, throwing, trusting your quarterback, putting a drive together, that's got to be a good sign.
And this is where the coaching staff really makes their money. When you can go in at halftime and switch things up and make the changes you need to make to your game plan to find that rhythm and get it established. That is such a great way, you're right, to start this thing. And now for this offense, it's about keeping it going and trying to stay one step ahead of the defense.
Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Might be calling a hot route. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Fired in there, but incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. He makes the grab. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Run the gun on third down. Carr swings it out to his running back. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The give out of the gun. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Fuck that up. Damn it, bro.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we played 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Sayin fires to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sayin throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They want that clock to run.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Carr. Firing to the right, complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Timeout signal 4 by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Williams. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And that's that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Right back to the well. Might have a chance. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And a chance, perhaps, to salt this game away if this offense can pay this off with a late touchdown. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Williams. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Ohio State calls it second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown.
GG's. Let's go. It wasn't the prettiest game, but hey. Let me play with Texas. Because their running back is slow for Notre Dame.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas. DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the LSU Tigers and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis.
The burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here.
GG.
History in the
Give me
making
that.
at DKR.
Because why are you drawing on yourself?
Appreciate that, Holly.
This baby. See over here.
The Longhorns ready to kick it away first. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside. It's Berry. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
The quarterback doesn't throw it away. Instead, the defense forces a loss.
Come into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Levin. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's 4th and short, 4th and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But 4th and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt, just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
4th and long.
Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the back. Manning with a play fake. On target. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You throw it to them and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any...
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown!
Let's go, baby.
They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Levin. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throws to the tight end. Finds his man, it's Green. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man. And some of it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, 2 former Tiger quarterbacks that were the 1st overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that too. They just had a feel for...
Maybe some room here. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Green. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A 1st down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that was incomplete. They weren't
Get
just
out from
trying to
under
move
there.
the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
Dang.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Throwing Manning. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
To the air, it's Manning. Pulls it in, it's Townsend. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Might be changing the route. 3rd down from the gun, Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
They go play action with Manning. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Hart's going to spin it again. Here's a heat. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice swat. Even Dikembe Mutombo would love to wave his fingers side to side and say, no, no.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. The throw to the outside is complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Turning it on. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game, and on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
Manning to the air again. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he made the extra point without problem. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it on the outside. It's Brown. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard, and now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Now adjusting. The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, and forcing the incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Working that left side now. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. They'll run for it, it's Durham. Oh, there's a loose football on the back edge.
And the only time it's okay
You
to
shot a
stretch the
picture?
ball out and fumble the football is on 4th down and short. It's on 4th down
Tried to
and
pitch
goal.
the ball.
You have to
What the
lay out,
heck?
you have to reach that
That's gonna get
football.
the line.
You could tell he was trying to maybe
What
reach
the
that
heck
football,
was
coughed
that?
it up. Defense forces the fumble, gets the stop on 4th down.
To throw, Manning. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Yeah,
A nice job by the
throw it away.
quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Zings it complete to the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Longhorns, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Complete. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
And the point after is good. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the returner will be knocked down. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Green. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Now, the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He uncorks one deep. It's picked off, and another...
Oh, GG's. Oh, let's go. Oh, what the heck? Ugh. Whoa, okay. Watch out. Where's your cups at? Shoot. No, don't do that. Come here. Here. Here you go.
gotta go. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, he rotated barn.
Damn, ain't nobody to put. Nah, because I want to play with Texas. So.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. It's the Texas Longhorns and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. This conference matchup between two teams that do not like each other very much is a great way to get things started here in the conference. I'll keep you posted on the energy and atmosphere at the half. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Rebels ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It smothers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Here's Manning to throw. Fires to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Now here's Manning. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. run inside. It's Lacey. Could be an alley.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They feed him again. Knocked off his feet.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Longhorn! The defense takes matters into its own hands. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Running inside, it's Lacey. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's looking deep. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up the 1st down in what might be the last play here in the 1st quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the 1st quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Stepping to the right. Pucks it out of the air. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out, getting organized.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Going long. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, the quarterback trying to get aggressive there on third down. He saw something he liked in a matchup he wanted to take advantage of, but the defense, they simply weren't fooled, and they're able to come away with the pick.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Arch madness. Flips it out to the back. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Makes the grab. Still running at the 40. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And I like the bounce back for this offense. You go 3 and out, they don't get frustrated. They don't get down. Nice job going back to the drawing board, creating some good plays. Now here in a rhythm, moving the football.
Got his man.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Arch to throw. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for great field position.
In the red area, it's Lacey. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The RPO, it's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on caught. He gets it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
And this offense really struggled in the first half, but how about taking the last possession down the field, punching 6 on the board with a chance to tie this football game up. Low scoring, but nice job finishing this half with a touchdown.
And the extra point is good. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Manning, right down the middle. On target to the left. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Longhorns peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. It's complete to the right. Still running at the 35. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Obviously didn't like what he saw in first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Hauls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead. And the Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the option. The pitch. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. Oh, he got loose. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Big third down there for the quarterback, and he knew where his best chance was at getting that first. He found the curl route, made an accurate throw, and as a result, the offense stays on the field.
Unloads quickly. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Goes high to pull it in. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Escapes the pressure going right. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
And the defense comes up with a good stop. And here's the thing, great job, great rush integrity, making sure they didn't let him scramble around, make a big play. Now down by 3, your decision, try to kick it or maybe force it and try to go for it.
Tries to get it himself. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really...
Touchdown, Ole Miss! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Arch is going to throw for it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Manning. Works the middle. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Pressure coming.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the 1st down, keep this drive rolling.
Throwing Manning. Quick completion on the out route. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. The run inside. It Smothers. Makes it past the marker. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Longhorns! They've got the lead here in the 4th. The Longhorns with a huge score to answer.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
And they did tack on the extra point. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rebels offense is back on the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Oh, he wants it all. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
They'll go back to work on offense. Making side adjustments here. Running inside. It Smothers. Got enough for the first. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Strong, firm tackle.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Manning trying to quiet this crowd. What a catch. Just beat the defender. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It Smothers. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
To throw, Manning. Fires left. He makes a catch. Touchdown, Texas. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his man. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And the Rebels will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Fakes to grab. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. He's got the back in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on first down. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Got it inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. Looking to throw again. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number one for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like,
caught. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Looking to throw. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Now they'll try the right side. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Here's Manning to throw. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Gonna run it. It Smothers. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Ole Miss calls its third and final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Keep it on the ground. Here's a little room there. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Whew, that was close.
What
But we
a
got the
show
dub.
both of these teams put on today.
Got
A
the
couple of
dub.
outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the
What you
higher-ranked
got
team,
going
David,
on?
they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now that I think even more so, you're starting to believe that they're battle tested. This team just, they find a way to get things done. That's why they're right where they're at. And I expect this team to
Say
stay
football?
in contention for the college football playoff because
Football?
they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly
Yeah,
Brewer,
that's
I'm Reese
crazy.
Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey, appreciate y'all watching, chat. We about to play some Warzone.